Okay. I just awakened from my rest about 20 minutes ago or so. And this has come to my mind and I want to share it. This is about Satan. Yesterday I posted a video about my gang stalkers and I was saying that not in the video, but I posted up under the description of the video that these people are involved in satanic low vibrational practices in doing the campaign against me as a TI and being a part of a cultish following that practices satanic behavior or activities. And also, I think I put low vibrational there. And I want to explain something about Satan or satanic energy. Satanic energy just represents the lower nature of people and of entities that are basically in their lower nature. Now, we have a lower nature and a higher nature. Well, let me break that down a little bit as well. Everybody here is not the same and are not of a higher nature. There are beings that came here that are of higher nature that have fallen into their lower nature. These are the sleeping giants, or the ones who are maybe called the fallen stars or the fallen angels. And then you have the ones that are terrestrial demons who were never multidimensional beings like these fallen stars or these people who originally came here from a higher place or a place of higher entities and beings. So you have the terrestrial demons who are earthbound entities who were never multidimensional. And then you have the multidimensional beings that had a higher nature and a lower nature. And you have the ones who are still connected to their higher nature. There are fewer of them than the rest of these beings. And then you have the multidimensional beings that have forgotten who they are and who are being controlled by their lower nature now. So they are assisting the terrestrial demons. Those would be the ones you would call the betrayers or the traitors, the ones who have turned their backs on their creator and creatress of a higher nature, the great spirit, the great mother, the so-called God and or goddess that has no beginning or end. Unlike the bad God, who we know of as the devil, some call him Satan, because he is of lower natured energy, but he has no higher nature energy. He's cut off from that. So we have two different gods, the one of this world, which the Bible tells you about, and then you have the one above that one that created that God, or the God of this world, that God opposes and is in competition with. So you will read about that God in the Bible always trying to tempt Jesus and the one that was thrown out of heaven and locked out. That's the bad God that rules this world now. So that means there's a God that's higher and above that God, which would be the God with no beginning and no end, the ultimate power, the ultimate deity, the ultimate so-called God and or goddess. Okay, so Satan just represents the lower nature of a being. And we all have Satan in us, or Shaitan. I even use that name in some of the things that I do. and I use it along with a higher energy name such as Oshun Shaitan, because Oshun is the higher natured being or entity, and I'm acknowledging that I have Satan in me. That get behind me, Satan, is that energy, that that kundalini energy that they speak about, or the chi energy that comes from your roots and then goes up your back all the way up to the back of your crown. That would be Satan getting behind you, and then he's in your root, the lower part of your chakras. You have seven of them connected to the physical body that we know about, but there are higher ones. There are more than seven chakras, but those are the ones that we uh, connect with the most here in this vibration called Earth. So the root, get behind me, Satan. Satan starts in the root. And as you bring up your chakra energy in alignment and align all of your energies, it comes from the root, which is the satanic part of yourself, and then it goes up all the way up into your crown, which is your higher self. And when you unlock all of them and that you put them in perfect alignment or in alignment with each other, then you have a multidimensional being that's in control of their entire self, from their root all the way up to their crown and everything in between. That represents the multidimensional being. Now, a terrestrial being or someone who's controlled by terrestrial demons and just locked in their earth self or in an earth self only deals with the first three chakras, the root, the sacral, which comes above the root, and then the solar plexus that comes above the sacral. They usually are stuck in that region or the lower region of the chakras, the chi, um, the the energy connected with our bodies, and that's the place where they reside at in the material world, and everything is about materialism, and those energies ruled by those lower chakras. But a higher dimensional being, or a being that's in alignment and that's multidimensional, doesn't just connect with those, but they start coming up to the heart area that's above those three areas. And then above that is the throat chakra. Then you have where the pineal gland is supposed to be, that's above the throat chakra, uh, where the third eye, or really the first eye. But we call it the third eye, better known as, but it's really the first eye. And then above that is the crown. Now, a person that's in full alignment deals with the entire chakra system. So they come from Shaitan or Satan all the way up to their God energy or deity energy, um, higher energy, higher mind or Christ energy. So we all have satanic energy. That's the lower nature energy. But it's up to you to master yourself and unlock all of the energies and align them and use them all together. And then the higher energy, the crown energy, controls the satanic energy. And therefore, you become master of Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt. Your God energy is supposed to control the satanic energy because it's higher. But the satanic energy can work for you. The lower energy can work for you. You don't deny it or refute it. You just master it and control it. And that makes you the master of all the energy. So I want to explain that and to make that clear that these people that are in these satanic energies or that perform these satanic rituals in these groups and these cults and these gang stalkers and the ones that hire them, that all they do is practice satanic energy, is they are stuck in their lower nature. They are ruled by lower nature energy. They are ruled by materialism and the flesh. These things are their passion. These things rule them and master them, instead of them ruling and mastering them with a higher mind, higher energy, Christ energy, God energy, deity energy. Yes, I'll take that as confirmation. Most high energy. They lack that, or their pineal glands are calcified, and so they're not able to control the lower energy, and they haven't unlocked the higher energy, or they never had it, depending on who you're talking about. Whether you're talking about the fallen angels, or you're talking about the ones that were always terrestrial and never had higher energy and have always been cut off from the Most High. These are the ones we know as of devil, Satan, and the demons. Even though even with that word demon, it's not necessarily a bad word. The original etymology of daemon, it was just a spiritual being. And you have higher spiritual daemons and you have lower spiritual daemons. And that's where that mastering of both energies comes in. But now, as time went by, we just call the lower energy ones demons because they live and reside in their lower nature. So over time, because of forgetfulness or whatever, the word demon has just been adopted, or daemon, but we say demon now, has been adopted for the lower natured beings. So we have to get these things clear and know the original etymology of words and then what they've become now, so that we can really and truly have higher knowledge and a knowledge of ourselves and the world around us and the universe around us, and that beyond the universe, the primordial place. So, see, this is why I'm being stalked, because I have this knowledge and because I use it properly. And the ones who don't like me because they're in opposition to me, just like they're in opposition to the Most High, just like the devil and the one we know as Satan, the opposer, is opposed to the Most High one that he's in competition with, because he's a lower natured being and he doesn't possess the higher nature or power. So he's in competition and jealous of the higher one, the one with no beginning and ending, because he know he has one and that his is at hand. Ashe.